sets. Coming at him with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Owings is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues.
Tango done.
Heading out towards shallow right. Altuve ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Leading off for the American League, the first base.
Here comes the first pitch.
Abreu.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
I was late on that.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will
so
end
late?
up a foul ball. The 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting up.
Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Behind 0-2 now.
I'm trying to sing a little bit early. I'm always late.
Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue.
Oh my God, this guy's 1 speed. Holy crap, he's slow.
On the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Oh, I almost hit him.
Take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. He's running. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and this side is retired. So it's no. We'll head now to the home half inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Weak grounder down the line at third. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away.
Holy crap.
Here's another 2-2. And he'll finally
There we
just
go.
wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit
Oh,
next
Billy,
the
you're
speedy
dead.
presence of Billy Hamilton.
Charge!
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And a swing and a miss, and another punch
Be
out here,
gone,
6
Billy
already,
Madison.
and that's out number 2.
Billy Hamilton.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. In there, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-2 the count to the Royals shortstop.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds.
I like this guy's haircut.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score.
He dives.
Oh.
Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Now, great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Not bad.
Dad, look at this.
You?
No. Dad. It's not connected yet. You have to wait a little bit. Press circle.
Is this turned on?
Yes, just wait a second. Now try it.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Why should this needs to be turned on?
Hit out towards second.
PlayStation 1?
Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he is.
But not auto base.
Connor said he doesn't know of any balls over the fence.
In the
like that.
second with a 2-out double.
He obviously
Yeah,
does.
this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Line hard toward right center, and this is going to find the alley. As
All right,
he might
we're
have himself
scrimmaging.
his second double of the ball game.
What, are you gonna use my uniform?
Well, he was almost out
Yeah,
of
that's what I
the
thought.
last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows
You go
you
with
just
me to
how
drop them
quickly
off.
things can get away from
Like
him.
8:15.
From the belt, the pitch.
Late.
Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. With Merrifield next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
3-0 to him now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Merrifield gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped into the air, back behind second. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first down. Now to the plate, Jorge Soler, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
Yeehaw.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting. Number
digging in to try it again. Ryan O'Hearn. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. One left for Kansas City. They trail. So digging in now, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
the first baseman, Jose.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This guy's stance is so weird.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. This will land untouched.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The catcher.
Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty with strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Owings moves over, and that's the 3rd out. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batter.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you,
Oh,
rack
he's
up
slow.
quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. This is line to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get late. Sail into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a
Leading off for the American League, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throwing to second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Line toward right center. And Trout has himself a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Just keeping him close. Trout stands at first with 1 out. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Here's Manny Machado now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Judge rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
I should have foul ball. Not look close.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting.
I'm playing
At
against
least
Kansas
he held
City,
up.
the
He must have been
computer.
guessing.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Late that time for a strike. Lifted into center field. After it is Hamilton, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. Oh, and with 2 men on third, they're going to get an out of this.
Up next for the American League.
Digging in, Mookie Betts, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And that misses 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter.
So stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi.
Mondesi.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. He'll wind up lasting just one out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Blake Trinan, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Betts is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 50.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Whit Merrifield. It was a walk in his last trip. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Casey down in order. Brian Flynn is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping in, Jose. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Line toward right center. Hamilton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The batter, the center fielder.
So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now, batter, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
I just want to know how far that was.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Career against Blake Trinan. He's 2 for 3. No balls and 1 strike. Trinan is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. that's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty B, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back
at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He got called out on strikes his last time through, and it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. At the plate, Aaron Judge. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
The right fielder, number 9.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Abreu. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Lined hard toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Hey guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He's able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Oh, no, not yet.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hamilton is after it. He can't get there as it falls in. Now and not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Wilson Ramos.
So striding forward now, Wilson Ramos trying to keep it going.
What?
Perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And
No.
that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Ramirez at second with 2 down. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Left side. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. Ready once again, Hunter Dozier. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Riding in once again, Chris Owings. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
Oh.
But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chris Owings goes down for out.
Maldonado.
Aroldis Chapman, the 6'4 southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
In now, Martin Maldonado, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Jose Altuve. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Jose Altuve.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Hit back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. One there. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in, J.D. Martinez. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just first offering on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi, he lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. And a fly ball, and this should do it. Trout is there, makes the catch, and there it is, a no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show. And he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
For the victorious American League All-Stars.
saving. To see my partners make the road bread without the stable. Or packing something that make it top spin like Dreidel. Oh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oakfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginal. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just to see better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is this propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with. Yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low key should be pending the. Ooh. And look at her, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping her Tesla or Taurus. Oh, I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kind of sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I know the finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the chorus. Ooh.
Hey, look, now that I've got your peep game, if he was whack getting chemicals to paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by you go every day. It ain't a game. Sit on the bed, ain't moved to the left.
It figures to be a wet one, but Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
There to look at in his bets, and that's out number 1. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the ball.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good
Good
ride to
God.
deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 4.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Gordon.
As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. In is Jorge Soler. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back.
Oh my gosh, there's another home run.
They add still another. Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn.
66.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mookie.
Fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Weak roller. Right side. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. First pitch on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. 0-2. Here it comes. Soft liner toward short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out to throw.
Batting fourth.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're talking to trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield.
High and deep to right. Owings going back on it for the track to the wall. And this one is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
It's a home run game.
Those players have to be cold out there, but it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Lays off 1-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting fifth. From the San Diego Padres, the shortstop, Manny Machado.
First offering on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
What?
Machado now on 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the fourth hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Jose Abreu is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 0 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 7.
Into the box now, Chris Owings, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8.
Standing in, Martin Maldonado. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retired. Jake Diekman enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. His past history with Jake Diekman, he's 0 for 4. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Diekman is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark.
What?
You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And, guys, let's focus our attention on center fielder Billy Hamilton, a pitcher's dream out there covering gap to gap. He makes the extraordinary play look routine. Seriously, probably the best range of any center fielder in the game.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. To 1-2 now.
Look at this, he doesn't come set. Pitches it.
Here's another 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gordon going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. His past history with Jake Diekman, he's gone 2 for 5. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2 out, nobody on.
It's only 7:35. Practice is at 8:15.
Popped him up. Mondesi is there. And that retires the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and he'll start out there half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Altuve is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now batting, Alberto Mondesi. Flied out, leading off the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
He's got to be ready to go. We're going to go.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Now it's a place with Merrifield. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Mike Trout as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And good patience exercise as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The right fielder, number 9.
Dad, isn't he out? Dad, look at this. Look at this. All right, the ball's in his glove. You see? The ball's in his glove.
Yep.
And then,
Like,
and then look at his foot.
I saw it. I can see it
He's
right there.
he's out.
Looks out to me, but challenge it.
Itching, rash, or trouble breathing.
If you can.
Serious side effects may happen, including pancreatitis. Tell your doctor if you have diabetic retinopathy or vision changes. Taking Ozempic with a sulfonylurea or insulin may increase the risk for low blood sugar. Common side effects are nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, and constipation.
He's set and the pitch.
Dehydration.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
So we got him looking there. Aaron Judge becomes out number 2 this inning. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Split finger fastball there inside, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Jose Abreu would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to come right in him.
7,000 to this ballpark.
Tim Hill is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Hot shot down the line.
Out of area.
The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. AL leave a pair as they can't add to their 4-2. Stepping into the box, Alex Gordon. He's 0-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but they're still in the
What?
building. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's a shot.
Oh, there's 2 gone. Wow.
Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb.
It's number 2 for him today. Both times that Jorge Soler got up, he hit a home run.
Home run of the game as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep, but combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
The windup and the 0-1. behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Hunter Dozier, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Count remains at 0-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hard on the ground towards short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Hit hard to the right. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Straight up. In comes Judge. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will be at the plate. So it remains a 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Set to lead us over on the home half. Hit sharply, but
after this inning,
down the right side.
after this inning,
Popped him up.
was half. There's one left.
He's over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Comes set with the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Popped up. Dozier waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Down the first baseline. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking. Strike 3. AL. Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Hamilton. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Billy Hamilton.
Line drive to left. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So it's back to the top of the order now. Striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Grounded up the first baseline.
We gotta go.
A lot of value for that pick, by the way. 5.18.